Hi everyone, and welcome to the energy update from August 25th till 31st, 2025. My name is Heike and I'm now sharing with you what my guides told me for this week. The first topic I got from them is deep insights. The guide said that this week we have many different energetical aspects which all help and support us to awaken more, meaning to a deeper level. We know it's always a spiral that we're climbing up and down, and that it helps us to awaken more, to change our perspective, to get insights about our life path, and also our past experiences and why everything has been as it has been. And then leading to a certain identity that we build. And of course, this kind of identity changes, and also at some point you just, I don't want to say get rid of that identity, but you get to a point where you understand, where you get to different understanding of what you are and who you are. And then you know, okay, I'm a soul having an experience here, so this is a part of my soul's journey. And I'm meant to experience this world with all my senses here. And now, as I'm in this period of change, I'm experiencing different senses and a heightened awareness, a heightened sensitivity with all these frequency changes that we are experiencing. So that's very, very special, obviously. And the guide said that all these insights that we are now getting, that these come from intense or unusual dreams or experiences that we now have in life, or they can also come from artistic or creative projects that we are now getting involved in, or that we already are involved in. And it's a good idea to channel your energy and your emotion into artistry and creativity, because that's going to be very successful on different levels, both personal and professionally. So, if you love doing something in this way, go for it. The guides are also saying that insights, or allowing ourselves to feel our emotion, which are connected to certain life events which impacted us very much, that we're allowing ourselves to feel those. We know sometimes we just don't, and something happened in the past and we did not really deal with it. So maybe now is the time that you're ready to do that. And that you're ready to look at that, to just feel it, because this, just allowing yourself to feel it, can be already the healing and transformation for this. And really, it's about understanding what happened, because at the moment you understand yourself or the situation, event, circumstances, you have compassion for everyone involved, including yourself. And this understanding can already be the healing. It can be the transformation that maybe you've been looking for on a soul's level for quite a while. So it does not have to be hard. It can be actually going easy, slow, smoothly. And it's just important to allow yourself the space and the time and the intensity, and to feel it, and to not be fearful around these emotions. And I'm really speaking from my own experience. I've had hard emotions to deal with, and I thought I could not deal with them, and I was surprised how I managed. So if I can inspire you to do that, please do it. It's so important. The second topic I got is deepen connections. And the guide said that all these insights, and also maybe if we then have a change of perspective because of the insights we got, that will deepen our relationships, because of course it changes your relationship with yourself. You understand yourself better. And as we know, every other relationship is just a reflection of the one that we have with ourselves. So everything's going to change again and again. And we know we went through so many changes in these last years. But yeah, if you look back, I'm sure you can say or confirm what I also experienced and noticed. It's getting better and better. Does not mean less challenging at some point, but we're growing and we can manage. Yeah, we're good. So the guide said that healed people are not anymore in need for something. Yeah. If you love yourself, you don't need anybody else telling you how brilliant you are. If you know your self-worth, if you know what you can do, you don't need anybody else to tell you, oh, you did that brilliantly. Of course. Thank you. Great. Thank you so much for this. Yeah. Of course, I'm happy if someone enjoys my work, but I know whether I've done a good job or not. So if whatever person tells me that I'm total shit or whatever, okay, it's fine. I'm not for you. Yeah, so, you need to be content with yourself, and you need to be sure of yourself, knowing yourself, and then you're self-sufficient in this area, and that's actually what helps you out so much. So you don't need anybody to give you anything, to bring something to the table for you, because you can do that yourself. And that means that your relationships are about sharing. And now with deep conversations, honest conversations about your biggest fears, for example, yes, if you are sure of yourself and content with yourself, you know what you want to share, and you do that very consciously. So if you talk about your dreams, your fears, all this, because now you can, that you are ready for it, you just notice on the other side that the person will react differently if you come from this heart to heart place. And of course, this will deepen your bond. But also, you may notice that sharing all this, maybe, you find that your partner or friends want to start a new adventure with you. Like, you've told them what your dream is and they say, okay, I'm on board. I'm with you. I think that's a great idea. Let's go. Or let's move to a different country. Let's start a different lifestyle. So, if you have people who are healed and who do not have to invest so much of their energy into their trauma, because that's actually what stops us, what holds us back, then you can use this energy to go forwards and to do something new and to create something new. And this is something that in this kind of conversation you may now decide to start. So yeah, good luck. Enjoy the journey. They also said that there is a little warning to this energetic aspect, which is that we might idealize or romanticize something, yeah, or some kind of relationship. And of course, it's important to see everything for what it is. So we know that if we're not honest with ourselves, and that's where it starts from, this is what can happen. So again, inspiration here, be honest with yourself. If the person on the other side does not bring out the best in you, and you feel good and centered within yourself, it's not the right person. And you know that. Right. So the message from the masters is that these conversations from heart to heart help to connect on a very deep level, and that they are very healing and transformative. And this is not only the case for you, but it can also be the case for the other person. Sometimes other people need to hear our story, to get inspired and to get hope and to get a kind of orientation for themselves. And you will attract the right people, and it can also be some sort of stranger who's now coming your way and who needed to hear that and who can be very grateful for it. And again, the reminder of the guides that we never know really what our impact is in this life, and that it's so much bigger than what we thought it may be. So, you know, you impacting the life of one person can be a huge thing in the universe. So have that in mind. We're all connected, and yeah, this is it. So if you influence one, you influence all. And that's what they wanted to tell us. So yeah, of course, we have a responsibility towards ourselves, because that's towards all. Yeah, what more can I say? Thank you very, very much for your time and your attention. And of course, as you know, the YouTube game, I would love to have more people here and yeah, to share just more positive vibes in these interesting times. So please play the YouTube game with however appeals to you. And also the guides have a physical channel, which is Feel Good Workout Heike Bartels, where we're dealing with trauma on a cellular level, getting it out, because we know this is where it's stored and we have to physically process the energies, not only thinking. It's very, very important. So if you would go there, please just also leave a subscription. And also if you want a daily dose, you can have that on Instagram at Heike Dance. Thank you so, so much for being here. Lots and lots of love from my guides and from myself, and have a beautiful week.